Welcome back to another episode of the 365 podcast. Yes, man. Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have had a good start to the New Year's and you've been productive as always. So yeah, man, today's episode is going to be a little bit deep. We've started a podcast, adding a lot of value, a lot of gems, and that's the plan. My plan is to continue to keep upgrading the quality of the content and keep adding more value as I go on. I think the previous episodes that I've made have been very much systematic in the sense where I'm giving you guidelines and I'm giving you tips on how to improve and tips on how to actually move forward. But, sometimes you need the good cop and the bad cop. And I'll probably say this episode is the bad cop. So yeah, man, like I said, this episode will get very real. Reason being is I feel like, we've started a new year, and as much as we've planned, we've strategized, we've done a lot of thinking, a lot of meditation, and a lot of strategizing. I feel like when it comes down to it, we need to keep it real with ourselves, and I think that's what the message in this podcast episode will be, and the title will be Use the Pain. You need to learn how to use your pain. The pain that you've gathered your whole life, you need to learn how to use that. Because a lot of times, we all go through shit, what the difference between the people that actually come out on the other side successful and the people that literally just crumble are the people that don't know how to use their pain, Feeling sorry for yourself doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't. You need to use your pain, and you need to use it well. You need to use it and let it motivate you. Let it inspire you. Let it actually push you forward and actually make sure this year is a good year. I don't know for you guys, but anytime I feel depressed, I know that is a sign for me to move. That is a sign for me to change something. That is a sign for me to actually actively try to change my life. And for some people, they feel depressed and they sit within the depression. That is the opposite of using the pain. You need to feel like your life is so shit that you need to change something. And maybe your life isn't that shit. Maybe that's why you don't feel like you need to change something. Maybe you're happy being broke. I don't know. But if you're not, you need to learn how to use that pain. You need to learn how to actually sit down with yourself and keep it real with yourself. You need to learn how to look internally and look at the bullshit that you're saying to yourself and actually keep it real with yourself for once. Take a second and look at yourself and look at what you're doing. And think about everything you said you want for yourself. Look at all the stuff you've been through, the stuff your family's been through, the stuff you've had to endure, and think of how much work you're putting in to get yourself out of that situation. I don't know, because for me personally, I know a lot of my friends and a lot of people around me, myself included, we all come from a low income background, and we come from a place where we're not expected to actually achieve that much. We're not expected to do that much with ourselves. We were disadvantaged. First immigrant parents working 2 jobs. You're looking after your sister. Your mom's working 2 jobs. You barely spend time with your parents. You literally had to grow up at the age of 10. Having to grow up at the age of 10 to be the man in the house. Missing out on your childhood, missing out on certain things. I don't know, but for me, that doesn't seem like an average life will make up for that. It can't make up for it. It just can't. So I don't understand why I see certain people go through certain shit and at the end of it, they're just happy with mediocre life. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. I can give you all the tips on everything. I can tell you, this is how I made 10K a month. This is how I'm making 5 figures a month. This is how I hit 6-figure year. But at the end of the day, the only reason I was able to do all of that, the only reason I keep doing what I keep doing, and the reason why I keep working hard is because when I look at everything I've been through, everything my family's been through, we don't deserve the bare minimum. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. But a lot of people don't keep that image of the pain and the suffering they went through at the storefront of their head. Because shit got better. Yeah, it got better. But it doesn't mean that's the best you deserve for what you went through. You have to do more. And not just say, oh yeah, I'm going to retire my mom, I'm going to retire my family, whatever. No, mate, you have to actually live the life of someone that's actually going to execute on these goals. You can't keep going back and forth with yourself. You can't keep just doing the bare minimum. Like, you need to get pissed off at yourself when you fuck up. Obviously, self-love, self-positivity and all of that stuff. But, bro, come on, man. You know what you need to do. You need to move. And you need to move quick. The truth is the truth, you know. If you got some pain in your life, or you got some certain things that you've gone through, use that to your advantage. The people that doubted you, use that to your advantage. You know, the people that, I don't know, left you behind, you thought, oh yeah, they were here forever. Use that to your advantage. I don't know, maybe just different people are built different. But every time something bad happens to me, I say, okay, cool, let's go. Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm gonna show you that this is not where I stop. And yes, stuff might have gotten better, but mate, for everything I've been through, this is not compensation enough. I need more compensation for everything I've been through. I've been through the pain already. I might as well just extend the pain voluntarily and achieve the happiness and the contentment that I know all the pain I've been through without a choice. I might as well make it worth it and double up on the return. That's the way I think about it, you know, and I feel like that's the way a lot of people need to think about it. There's no point sitting down, being sad, feeling sorry for yourself. I was in the gym the other day and I spoke to a friend of mine who was like, how did you start this whole thing at the age of 18? If you know me personally, you probably know I've been on social media creating content and pretty much trying to motivate other people since like 2020, essentially. And at the age of 19, I had a moment where I went back home and just realized and looked around and I was like, I don't want to live in a house like this. I don't want to live a life like this. I don't want to like my family to keep doing what they're doing. I want to be able to actually just leave my card and anyone can spend it in the house. I want to be able to actually pay for everything when I go out with my mom, you know. And I had that vision because of the pain I was feeling. And I was like, I'm never going to feel like this ever again. And I made a decision that everything that I'm doing, I'm going to do 100%. And I'm going to use the pain to change my life. I didn't sit down thinking, oh, life is so shit, man. I'm in this situation. Oh, no. That's what a lot of people do. I'm not going to do that. You shouldn't do that. Because there's no point. There's genuinely no point. It doesn't make any sense. You're going through what you're going through. You know, life is shit. You're broke. You've not got a job. You've not got this. I don't understand how that equates to you sitting down and feeling sorry for yourself. If anything, that means there's something you're doing wrong. Double down on it and change it. Change your CV. Apply for different jobs. Equip yourself with more skills. Get more certifications, more qualifications. Go on Udemy, do different courses. You know? Get a mentor. Do something. Don't just sit down and just quit. Because if you're feeling pain already, you might as well just get paid for it. Like, get something out of it at the end of the day. Don't just sit around thinking, oh, well, this is shit. I'm just going to sit down and feel sorry for myself. Most of the guys that listen to this podcast are either from the same background, you know, same upbringing, same single mom household, everything similar thing, you know. And we forget that this thing we experience, like the life we go through as a kid, is not a normal thing, bro. It's not normal. You shouldn't have a single person in the household taking care of everyone, especially not a woman. Do you know what I mean? So everything that you've experienced should motivate you. You should get pissed off. Like, my mom goes to work and I'm angry. I'm pissed off because I ain't working hard enough to retire yet just yet. So I don't understand how you can just sit down, watch your loved ones go through pain and just not try to do anything about it, especially as a man. You know, I just don't get it. And I know you know what to do, so you just need to get up and do it. You need to stop fucking around and use the pain to your advantage. Stop messing around. This year, like, you just be serious this year, bro. Honestly, be serious for once, just for once. Every day, think of everything you've been through and think, is where I'm heading right now with the actions and the habits that I'm currently upholding and the habits that I'm doing day in, day out. Is that going to get me to the place that's going to be deserving of all the pain that I went through? You can't make this suffer in 2 generations. It's enough at one, bro. Get something for your pain. Literally, bro. Just get something for your pain. Everything you've been through, make sure it's worth it. Make sure you actually get something in return. And not just something that's average. Because the people that went through pain because of you and the people you're going through this pain with, even yourself, if you're going through pain, you don't deserve to just go through it. You need to actually actively try to do something to fix it. You can't just keep quitting on yourself. You can't quit on the people around you. You can't pick the easy way out. Do the hard work, get the easy life, get rewarded for the pain. Sound like a grilling, I don't know, when I listen to this back, I'll probably be like, wow, that's a bit harsh, but it's reality, bro, you know, and I feel like I've given a few actionable steps, but this is how I speak to myself, you know, this is how I think to myself. And if I can obviously instill that into other people and actually get them to move and actually do valuable stuff with their life, you know, hopefully it helps with someone. So yeah, try not to cry and just look at it from a point of view of, you know, so keeping it real with you. But yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next one anyway. Peace.